Sometimes you just want to really get your head around a topic, properly understand it, but without wading through tons of stuff.
Yeah, get straight to the good bits.
Exactly. And that's what we do here on the Deep Dive. So today, we're tackling manifestation.
Ooh, a popular one.
It is. And our main source is the WikiHow article, How to Manifest Anything, Powerful Tips and More. It's co-authored by Jennifer McVey.
Yes, the spiritualist and seer.
That's her. Over 22 years experience, specializes in manifesting, among other things. So we're really looking to pull out the core ideas from her input and the article itself.
Sounds good. It's quite something, isn't it?
Yeah.
How much attention manifestation gets.
It really is.
And the article, well, it basically frames it as achieving what you want, your goals, through positive thinking and, your own willpower.
Right, that connection to the law of attraction.
Exactly. Positive energy attracts positive things. So our mission today really is to get to the heart of it. What are the main principles? What steps can someone actually take if they're curious?
And maybe clear up some confusion too.
Definitely. Bust some myths along the way.
Okay, let's dive in then. First up, and this seems fundamental based on the article and McVey's points. Clear intentions.
Absolutely key. It's not enough to just vaguely want something.
No, you need specifics. Like really concrete goal. It's almost like placing a detailed order with the universe, maybe?
That's a neat way to put it. The article actually suggests writing down your main goals.
Physically writing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something about that act, putting pen to paper, makes it feel more, real. And Jennifer McVey apparently advises asking yourself, okay, what do I really want most? And then importantly, what steps are needed to get there?
They give that example, don't they? Wanting more money.
Right. Which is pretty broad.
Too broad. So it gets focused down into, say, getting a promotion or maybe looking into investments.
Exactly. Taking that fuzzy idea and making it, actionable.
Okay. So you've got your clear intention. What's next? Positive affirmations seem big here.
Huge. It's about reframing those desires. Yeah. Taking what you want and stating it positively.
And in the present tense. Right. That seems important.
Very important. It helps cultivate that positive energy, keeps you motivated. The article even mentions PubMed Central backing up the idea that this kind of positive self-talk works.
Okay, so give me an example. Instead of like, oh, I wish I could find someone.
You'd switch it to something like, I am finding a loving and supportive partner, or I will find one, something certain.
Got it. And the money example, not I want loads of cash.
More like, I am a confident business person who will get that promotion, or I am successfully building wealth. It's about embodying it now.
Right, focusing on the outcome you want, not the lack of it right now. That shift in language, it must really change your mindset, huh?
It really can. It's powerful stuff, how our internal chat shapes things.
Okay, intention set, affirmations rolling. What about tracking this stuff? Journaling and vision boards come up.
Yeah, ways to keep those goals front and center. Documenting them seems to help solidify things.
So like a journal for reflections, writing down the desires, maybe the steps you're taking.
Exactly. Kind of personal logbook. And then the vision board that's more visual, obviously.
Pictures, words, that kind of thing.
Things that represent what you're aiming for. You stick it somewhere, you'll see it every day.
Like a constant visual nudge.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
A reminder. Keeps the motivation up.
I can see that. But okay, here's a big one, I think. It's not just sitting around thinking positively, is it? The article really stresses taking action.
Oh, absolutely crucial. This isn't passive wishing. It's not magic in that sense.
Effort is required.
Definitely. Jennifer McVey makes that point too. You need to brainstorm, okay, what small things can I do today or this week that move me closer to that bigger goal?
Little steps.
Consistent, small steps.
Like the examples they gave. If you want love, maybe, I don't know, actually sign up for that dating app. Or go to that social thing.
Right, or if it's the dream job, maybe spend 20 minutes polishing your resume today. Browse some job sites tomorrow.
Concrete actions.
Yes. And they also mentioned being open to small changes, which I thought was interesting. Like maybe take a different route to work. Or set your alarm 15 minutes earlier. You never know what little shift might open up an unexpected door.
Huh. Being open to serendipity, almost.
Kind of, yeah. Staying adaptable.
Okay, so we're taking action. Another big theme seems to be gratitude.
Yes. Not just saying thanks, but really feeling thankful.
For what you already have.
Exactly. Focusing on the good stuff already in your life sends out positive energy. It aligns with that law of attraction idea again. Shifts your focus from lack to abundance.
Simple things like being grateful for sunshine or time with friends.
Perfect examples. It's about acknowledging the everyday good. And they also talk about reframing negative thoughts.
Turning negatives into positives. Cognitive reframing, I think they called it.
That's the term. They even cite the UK's National Health Service on it. So say you did a live stream and hardly anyone showed up.
Yeah, easy to get down about that.
Right. But the reframe might be, okay, but the people who were there were really engaged, or I learned something for next time, finding the positive angle.
Seeking the silver lining. It's a skill, I guess.
It really is. Takes practice.
So intentions, affirmations, action, gratitude. What else is in the mix? Visualization and meditation.
Meditation helps calm the body, quiet the mind, creates a space.
A space for what?
For visualization. Actively picturing your hopes, your dreams, as if they're already happening, making it vivid.
So really seeing yourself getting that promotion or living in that house.
Exactly. Engaging your senses in the visualization. The article mentions the Mayo Clinic on meditation reducing stress too, which, helps create a better mindset for manifesting anyway.
So it's focused daydreaming almost, but with intention.
Precisely. Less daydreaming, more like mental rehearsal. It builds belief and positive energy.
Makes sense. And then there's the people around you, surrounding yourself with positivity.
Yeah, your environment matters, who you hang out with.
Supportive friends versus energy vampires?
Basically, yes. Positive, uplifting people fuel you. Negative or discouraging people can really drain your energy and make it harder to stay optimistic.
Stands to reason. You need cheerleaders, not critics.
Pretty much.
Okay, now this one sounds a bit out there, maybe. Asking the universe for help.
Yeah, it can sound that way. But the article kind of grounds it. It says there's no single right way to do it.
So no magic spell.
Not really. It's more about, again, clear intentions. Saying your desires out loud, writing a letter to the universe maybe, making a future box with things that represent your goals.
So it's different ways of articulating and focusing that intention, making it clear what you're asking for.
Exactly. The method isn't as important as the clarity of the request.
Right. Okay, so you've done all this, set intentions, affirmed, acted, visualized, asked. Then the advice is to let go.
Yes. Let go and trust the process. That can be the hard part.
I bet. You want results now.
We all do.
Yeah.
But manifestation, according to this, is often an ongoing thing. It needs belief, patience. You have to release that desperate need for it to happen immediately and just trust it'll unfold when the time's right.
Like planting a seed and not digging it up every 5 minutes to see if it's grown.
Perfect analogy. You trust the process.
And that leads into believing in yourself, doesn't it?
Absolutely fundamental. The article ties manifestation to your relationship with the world, yes, but also crucially to your own efforts and belief.
Jennifer McVey apparently talks about thoughts having energy.
Yeah, that our thoughts themselves are a unique kind of energy. So your belief in your own ability to achieve the goal is actually a powerful force in making it happen.
Self-belief as a catalyst.
Couldn't have put it better myself. If you don't believe you can do it, well, it makes it a whole lot harder, doesn't it?
For sure. Now, people might wonder, okay, what can I manifest? Is it just big stuff? The article lists quite a range.
He does. Promotions, new jobs, finding friends, better family relationships, good grades.
New house, new car, finding a soulmate.
Confidence, relaxation, more money, travel. It's pretty broad.
So basically anything you genuinely desire.
That seems to be the message. If you deeply want it and you're clear about it and you put in the work, it's potentially manifestable. No goal is too small or too big inherently.
Which is a good lead-in to the misconceptions. Because it's not instant magic, right?
Definitely not. That's myth number one, probably. Effortless overnight success. Unlikely.
It takes work. And that positive outlook.
Hand in hand. The universe, as the article puts it, meets you where you put in the work.
And it doesn't have to be about manifesting $1 million or changing the world.
No. All goals are valid. Manifesting more confidence is just as legitimate as manifesting a new job. It's the intention that counts.
That's quite reassuring, actually. Takes the pressure off a bit.
I think so, especially for beginners.
Speaking of beginners, the article had that Q&A with Jennifer McVey. What were the key takeaways from her specific advice?
Yeah, that was useful. She was asked, what's the easiest way to start? Her answer was really specific. Write it down. Physically write what you want.
Not type it.
She specifically said write, not type. Believes handwriting clarifies the mind, makes the desire clearer to the universe.
Interesting detail. And did she say if it actually works?
She said yes, absolutely, but with a twist. She believes we're already manifesting everything in our lives consciously or not.
Whoa. So the trick is doing it deliberately.
Exactly. Being intentional, getting the wording right, moving from accidental manifesting to conscious creation.
Wow. Okay. And for someone totally new, her advice.
So focus on just one goal to start. Keep it simple.
And write it down.
Yes. Write it down, put the date on it, give it a title. Make sure the wording is clear, concise, positive, and present tense.
Like, I am achieving X goal by Y date.
Something like that. Really practical steps.
Okay, that's super helpful. Start small, write it clearly, believe it's happening.
A really solid foundation.
So wrapping this up then, this deep dive into the WikiHow article, well, it's given us a pretty clear map for beginners, hasn't it?
I think so. A good overview.
It boils down to setting those clear intentions, using positive affirmations, taking consistent action, that's key.
Can't forget the action.
Right. And cultivating that positive mindset through gratitude, through visualization, and then the tricky part, perhaps, trusting the process, believing in yourself.
And remembering it takes effort. It's not passive.
Definitely not passive. So yeah, a good foundational understanding based on this source with actual steps people can try if they're curious.
It provides that starting point for sure.
Absolutely. So here's a final thought to leave folks with. We've talked a lot about focused intention for manifesting desires, often framed with this universe idea. But think about it, that core principle, focusing your intention, defining a goal clearly, aligning your thoughts and actions towards it. How could that apply elsewhere? Could you use those same ideas, maybe stripped of the universe aspect if that's not your thing, to achieve other kinds of goals in your life? Work goals, learning goals, relationship goals, something to mull over.
Interesting angle. Food for thought.
Until our next deep dive.